Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Polar Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way. Dwayne Pleag, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding in, Dino Villarreal, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Line drive, base hit to right. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
At the plate, Rich Trujillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And the runner back. The 1-0 home. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Villarreal stands at second with no outs. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
At the plate, Brennan Davis, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Brett Beatty. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Texas. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Virgil Morrison is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Ready now, Omar Acevedo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. And a curveball in for a strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Marchand. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a look over to first. And again a throw. Runner back safely. And again a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he misses 2-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center, number 22 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So now to the plate, Brian Ballou, as he'll take a look at ball one. And to see the numbers there, he's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 1-0 home.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Slow roller left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, George Herring. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
At the plate now, George Edler, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2 out with the man at first. In there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
3-2, full count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Outside, 3-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
That one's in there, 3-1. 3 runs already home here. And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now in the box, Reese Hines. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. On this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0. Leading off the inning, Jordan Groshans, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That is second. The second baseman, Matt Sanchez.
Standing in now, Mac Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The average sits at 303 entering play, 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Standing in, Patrick Blanks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jason Glenn, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Set to get his day started, Dudley Leone, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Omar Acevedo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. A man at third with 1 away. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ricky Marchant. And their runners at the corners now. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he fouls this one off. Or perhaps sensing he's going to look to first. Just keeping him close. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Ballou. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, George Herring, 1-0 the count. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Michael Kopech enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Kopech.
Into the box now, George Edler. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
So now to the plate, Quentin Broadway, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll come into this one at 328 with 19 homers and 48 driven in. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And that's a base hit into center field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Stepping in now, Reese Hines, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hines, a native Floridian. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Dudley Leone, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Omar Acevedo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It is now 9-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dino Villarreal. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Settling in now, Rich Trujillo. Now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next for the Rangers.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now batting, Brennan Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
3-0 now. Fastball right back to the mound. There's one on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Polar Bears lead this one 9-0. Ready once again, Omar Acevedo. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here's the 3-1.
Count this ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were two down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Marchand. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Groshans. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. A 1-0 delivery. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Mac Sanchez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The average sits at 303 entering play, 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Inside, he misses ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now to the plate, Patrick Blanks. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fouled off.
That ball's foul.
That's popped up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The next 0-2. To third. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Into the box now. Ballou. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
3-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, George Harris.
So digging in now, George Herring coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Villarreal is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
First baseman.
Stepping into the box, George Edler. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Jason Glenn.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 0-1. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Smoke toward third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dino Villarreal, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. High in the air out to center field. Broadway is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, Rich Trujillo. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're down 9-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Quentin Broadway.
The center fielder, Quentin.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
In tight, awfully tight, 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Villarreal arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now at the plate, Reese Hines, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside. Ball, that's out.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the blowout continues. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Omar Acevedo waits on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Omar Acevedo. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 10-zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Brennan Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The third baseman, number 5, Brett Beatty.
At the plate now, Brett Beatty, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Davis isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Standing in now, Jordan Groshans. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next for the Rangers, Mac Sanchez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch on its way. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The right fielder, number 30, Patrick.
So striding forward now, Patrick Blanks. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-0 delivery. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. Syracuse is on top 10-1. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Ricky Marchand.
Ricky Marchand.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Brian Ballou is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Not close. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 3-0.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Groshans backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Striding into the box, George Herring. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That misses. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, first baseman, George Edler.
He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Howard Kuhn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Kuhn.
7th inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Jason Glenn.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Acevedo is there and he has it for the out.
Now back.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dino Villarreal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One run, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, Dero?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
And that misses inside 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is
He hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Acevedo is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Brett Beatty. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Fouled away. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Jordan Groshek can keep this inning alive. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. 1 run, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Alex Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Alex Rodriguez.
So coming to the plate, Quentin Broadway.
Leading off for the Polar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Popped him up. Beatty shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Third baseman.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Striding in, Rhys Hines. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Dudley Leone as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That evens it up. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jordan Groshans. First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's too high.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Luis Robert. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another full count pitch home, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping up now, Mac Sanchez, and it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Ball 3.
Patrick Blanks is on deck. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ballou over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Patrick Blanks.
Patrick Blanks.
From the stretch. In there, strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Now at the plate, Omar Acevedo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jeremy Pitts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the box now, Ricky Marchand. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Jason Glenn starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
I got to count 1 and 2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now back, the left fielder, Dino Villarreal.
Into the box, Dino Villarreal. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that misses for ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Rich Trujillo. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Gaylord Bennett answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Stepping in now, Brennan Davis. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 148 for his career. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The third baseman, number 5.
At the plate, Brett Beatty, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Still only 1 out in the inning. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game. Stepping into the box, Jordan Groshans. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bennett, the former Baltimore Oriole, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Luis Robert is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big 2nd inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
10-4 the final in this game. The Polar Bears hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Dwayne Puig earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Virgil Morrison was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.